All right. Welcome back to No Filter MMA. This is your boy BJ back with another live stream. Guys. Oh boy. You know, I don't like to brag, I don't like to brag. I don't like to brag, that I get predictions and stuff right. I don't like to, be that guy, to rub stuff in people's face. You know what I'm saying? So I try not to be that guy. Stipe Miocic is the new UFC heavyweight champion of the world. The GOAT. The GOAT. See, I tried to tell people, I told people on this podcast, I told people on these media forums, on these Facebook groups, and all of these different things, these different ways that the MMA community react, the way the MMA community communicates and all these different ways. And I try to tell people, guys, Stipe Miocic is going to finish Daniel Cormier. I kept saying that. And people, never want to listen to anything that I say. See, people never want to listen to anything I say. So, but when I'm right, I gotta waddle in it just a little bit. I gotta waddle in it just a little bit, guys. Oh boy, so Taylor Loader, my boy Taylor Loader from Winning with Taylor Loader, you know, he he was hell bent on the fact that DC was going to knock out uh, Stipe Miocic. He was hell bent on that. There was nothing in the world that could not convince this man that Stipe was going to win this fight. And I tried to tell him, I said, listen, dude, listen to me when I tell you, man. I can see these things happening, bro. No, I'm just kidding. But I just had a feeling that Stipe would be I told you guys, Stipe Miocic is a very crafty fighter. He's a very, very crafty fighter. And he knows how to win fights. He knows how to win fights. He knows how to make adjustments, and he knows how to come back, and he knows how to win fights. Stipe, that break was the best thing for Stipe. He was able to recover his chin. He was able to get mentally ready and get mentally prepared to fight this fight. And Stipe Miocic went in there and fought a very smart fight. Now, DC won the first round. He took Stipe down and dominated him on the ground. Held him down, out-wrestled him. Big body slam. DC's known for the body slams. The round 2 comes out. Stipe starts getting more comfortable on the feet. Trading legs back and forth. Stipe took a lot of hits in this fight. DC hit Stipe hard in this fight. I'm saying? DC hit Stipe hard in this fight. But Stipe was landing bombs on DC in those striking exchanges. He was landing nothing but pure fucking bombs. Pure bombs. And I knew it. Then the fourth round came around. And it was just like Stipe started unloading with those body shots. Those body shots were hitting home, and they were hitting hard. And Stipe, with his very good boxing skills, he started attacking the body. He seen DC was slowing down. He starts attacking the body. He starts, ripping that body, faking the takedown and ripping the body, and it faded DC. It faded DC. It is what it is, and that's what happened. It faded DC. And then Stipe went from attacking the body to attacking the head, and he was able to stun DC with a right hand, and he was able to go in for the finish and land pure bombs. Stipe Miocic is the new heavyweight and again the heavyweight champion of the world. Stipe Miocic, the greatest heavyweight in UFC history. That title belongs to Stipe Miocic. No matter how you guys put it. I know you guys gonna say DC this, DC that, DC this, DC that, DC this. Bruh. Stipe Miocic is the greatest heavyweight of all time. The greatest UFC heavyweight of all time. Hands down, there's nobody better than Stipe Miocic. Nobody. There's nobody better than Stipe Miocic. I mean, the way Stipe was able to get, it seemed like as the fight got dirtier, Stipe Miocic got better. As this fight went deeper into the trenches, the better Stipe Miocic got, and his boxing looked phenomenal. His boxing looked absolutely phenomenal, man. But DC's striking looked good too, and DC's wrestling looked, of course, as always, looked very good. Now, what's next for DC? I have no idea, but I'm fucking excited. I'm fucking pumped, guys. I am fucking pumped. Steve, just like I said, guys, just like I said, Stipe Miocic would get the belt back. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew he would get the belt back. I had that feeling the whole time. You know, DC got lucky with that shot the first fight. He got lucky with that shot the first fight. Stipe did exactly what he said he was going to do, and that was he was going to beat him up. He was going to strike with him and beat him up. Nobody's beating Stipe Miocic, bro. Stipe Miocic is still in his prime. He is now the two-time heavyweight champion of the world and the most defending champion in the world. Won four title fights in a row, y'all. Whew. Man, ain't nobody beating Stipe. I'm getting me something to drink, y'all. Hold on a second. Woo! Long night of fights, boy. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Man. 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 Stipe Miocic. Guys, we're going to get back to the main event. I want to call out Taylor Loader, though. Where you at, Taylor Loader? You told me, you know what I'm saying, you called me out on your podcast, you called me out, and you told me, and you guaranteed me that Stipe will lose this fight. Where you at, Taylor? Where you at? No Filter MMA reigns supreme again. Again. Anyways, so let's move on to the next fight that I predicted that was going to be right. That was a pick for mine. Was Paulo Costa versus Yoel Romero. Now, if you guys that are watching have been following my channel, then you guys know that I'm a big Paulo Costa supporter. Like, I think Paulo Costa is a very talented fighter and does not get the recognition that he should get. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling everybody, yo, Paulo Costa is the guy. He is the guy. Everybody was so blinded by Israel Adesanya, and I'm over here preaching. Paulo Costa. If you don't believe me, go back and watch my videos. Go back and search my videos, guys. Go back and search them. I was the one preaching Paulo Costa, and everybody threw shade at me. Everybody. Nobody wanted to believe me. When I said Paulo Costa is the guy that can beat Israel Adesanya and possibly beat Robert Whittaker, I said it. And everybody's like, and then when the rumors started floating about the Yoel Romero fight, everybody's like, oh, Yoel's going to destroy Costa. Guys, are you serious? It was a good back and forth fight. It was a good back and forth fight. But how can anyone think that? I mean, did you guys really see Yoel Romero beating Paulo Costa? Did you really see him walking out of the ring with a win over Paulo Costa? Paulo Costa is a fucking animal. I've been trying to tell y'all that. I've been trying to tell everybody that. I've been trying to tell everybody about that beast named Paulo Costa. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't want to listen to your boy when your boy tell you what's up. Paulo Costa is a fucking animal. Paulo Costa he easily beats Israel Adesanya. Easily beats him. I mean, that's what, and then but the MMA community, you guys are susceptible to getting on hype trains and shit. That's how you guys do. I can't blame you. It's the nature of the MMA fan. It's the nature of the MMA fan to jump on bandwagons. So I don't blame y'all. I don't blame you. Take your bandwagons. But I'm telling y'all real talent. I'm telling y'all where the real talent coming from. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people talk about my picks, but I'm telling you guys, I see the real potential in fighters, and I know it's just like I know I can just tell that a fighter is going to be a good fighter, or that I can just tell that someone's going to turn out to be a good fighter. And Paulo Costa just proved itself tonight with a huge win over Yoel Romero. Paulo Costa becomes the number one contender. Paulo Costa becomes the number one contender. Whoa. Who will Paulo Costa fight? Who will he be fighting? Will Paulo Costa fight Robert Whitaker, or will he fight Israel Adesanya? I honestly think that he'll be fighting Robert Whitaker. I feel like Paulo Costa's next fight will be Robert Whitaker. I feel like Robert beats Israel Adesanya. Middleweight is shaping up. Middleweight is looking good. You know what I'm saying? Middleweight is looking very good. And Paulo Costa made a statement. The statement I've been waiting on Paulo Costa to make. But guys, like I said in the pre-fight, Paulo Costa cannot handle a jab. That's his biggest open hole in his game is the jab. Paulo Costa does not know how to defend a jab. Because he got beat up with that jab in the Uriah Hall fight, and Yoel Romero started beating him up with a jab in this fight. That's really the only hole I see in Paulo Costa's game. It's the jab. He can't defend the jab. I mean, he ain't got nothing for a jab. But he fought smart. He picked his shots. He threw heavy shots and hit Romero with a lot of heavy stuff. They both dropped each other in the first round. I was like, whoa. When they dropped each other, man, it was woo. Woo. Man, I said, boy, they came out throwing bombs. They came out throwing nothing but fucking bombs. I said, look at this shit. Look at this shit right here. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. UFC 241 delivered. My boy Derek Bronson, North Carolina native, come out with the win. You know what I'm saying? Like, what a fucking fight. What a card. What a main card. The main card was fucking amazing. But guys, we have a new number one contender in the middleweight division, and his name is the Eraser, Borrachinha, Paulo Costa. You know who it is. You know who it is. Been trying to tell y'all about Paulo, man. Y'all don't want to listen to me. It's all good. It's all good. You ain't got to. I'll just get on here when I'm right. And then when I'm right, I'm going to brag that I'm right. It is what it is. I'm usually not the person to do that. But, I'm going to brag a little bit right now. Hold on, guys. I'm just, sharing. But, yeah, Paulo Costa. I believe he beats Israel Adesanya. I don't know. I think he beats Robert Whitaker. But who knows? Who knows? That's kind of we gotta worry about this. The winner of this fight right here first. The Adesanya and Whitaker fight. But man, so let's go on. Nate Diaz versus Anthony Pettis. Holy shit! What a masterpiece performance put on. What a striking clinic put on by Nate Diaz, and a grappling clinic. You know what I'm saying? What a performance by Nate Diaz. showed up and showed out. He's a ranked. Nate Diaz is a ranked welterweight right now, guys. Do you guys realize that Nate Diaz, after a 3-year layoff, is a ranked welterweight? This is crazy. This dude is a ranked welterweight. Anthony Pettis was ranked number 7, I think, guys. Ranked number 7 in the welterweight division, and he just got beat by Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz just stayed in the pocket, stayed in his face, and just outstruck him. Then when the fight went to the ground, Nate Diaz working off his back, gaining top position, scrambling, rolling, submission attempts. You know what I'm saying? Nate Diaz showed very good grappling in this fight. Like Nate Diaz, and then his striking was just untouched. Anthony Pettis could not do anything but shell up and try to swing big bombs and clip Nate Diaz. But you ain't putting Nate Diaz away, man. You ain't putting him away. Nate Diaz fought smart. He fought well. He showed all of his skills. He showed all of his game. He showed pretty much every aspect of his game in this fight. It was a damn good, entertaining fight. Nate Diaz showed, yeah, I may not fight in the cage, all the time, but I'm always training. And he showed that in this fight because Anthony Pettis has hit another level in his career. He is got that drive behind him and a lot of momentum behind him, and still has a lot of momentum behind him. So, and Anthony Pettis is still very dangerous against anybody in that weight class. But Nate Diaz, I feel, is just hungry. He's hungry. He wants to fight. He hadn't fought in a while. He misses the feeling of fighting, and it showed tonight. It showed 1,000%. Like, that was the message I got from Nate Diaz was, yeah, I feel better. I'm good. I feel good. I've been out for a while. I'm well rested. Let's fucking go. But shout out to Anthony Pettis for bringing the fight, though. It was a very entertaining fight. Very entertaining fight. This main card was amazing, guys. Amazing. But, guys, did you guys see? Back to the Stipe DC thing. Did you guys see how hard Stipe was hitting DC? Like, that GIF y'all see on there, man, that was my face the whole time. That was my face the whole time. I said, damn. Craziness, man. I'm telling y'all, that GIF at the bottom, man, y'all see moving, that was my face the entire time. I can't believe it, man. I cannot believe Stipe Miocic was able to pull it off. But Taylor Loder, let me ask you a question, boy. Let me ask you a question. Where is my money? I was the one saying Stipe Miocic would win this fight. I knew it. I knew Stipe Miocic would win this fight by knockout. I called the wrong round. I said knockout round 3. I think it was around 4 knockout. I was the one that said it. And nobody wanted to believe me. Especially Taylor. Taylor wanted to talk shit on this podcast. You know what I'm saying? Oh, BJ don't know what he's talking about. Stipe going to Sleep, shit like that. It's all good, though. It's all chill. It's all good. It's all good. Because who is the champion? Who is the champion, Taylor Loder? I want you to answer that. I want you to answer this, Taylor Loder. Who is the champion, Taylor? Who knocked who out again? Who knocked who out again? Wow. It seems like I think the champ is DC. Because if you look, follow the mouse. Follow the mouse, bro. You see this right there? Should I make it bigger for you, Taylor? So you can see it? That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move it over here right quick. Taylor. Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm getting choked up. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop doing that. Oh, oh. Stipe knocked DC on his face flat. Flatlined him. He hurt him. He hurt him. Boy, they had to get DC up out of there, man. They had to get DC up. They had to wake him up, man. They had to give him the holy sauce, boy. They had to give him that damn. They had to give him that smelly sauce to get him back up, man. Cause Stipe knocked him flat, dog. Stipe knocked him out, man. They had to. They had to give him the smelly sauce from the gods, man. They had to give him the smelly sauce from the gods, cause he was gone. He was gone. He was gone, bro. Excuse me. I think the champ is DC. I think the champ is Stipe. The champ is Stipe Miocic. Man. Oh boy. I am so happy right now, guys. You know, I like. You know, I get. I eat a lot of crow. You know, when I say fighters would win a fight and they end up not winning the fight. So you know, I eat a lot of crow for that, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with eating my crow. I will eat my crow, but it's okay. It's all right. I'm cool with that. But when I get something right, oh, I'm gonna rub it in so hard, man. So let's see how good my streak was today. Nate Diaz, check. Stipe Miocic and new, check. Paulo Costa, unanimous decision, check. Check. Now, Taylor. Oh, Taylor is shelled up in the corner, guys. Well, you know, I'm gonna have to call something. I'm gonna have to send. I'm gonna have to call parents and somebody and make sure Taylor ain't trying to hurt himself over there, y'all. Y'all go over there and check. Y'all go check out on YouTube winning with Taylor Lowe and just drop him a message. Drop that man a message. I'm on this video, guys. Let's check. Make sure this man is still alive. Let's make sure this man is still alive. I'm gonna have to call. Let me call 911. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me call. Yes. Yes. My name is BJ. I'm calling from No Filter MMA. Yes. I need you guys to go over to my friend Taylor's house and I need you guys to go do a wellness check on Taylor Loader right now. The cleaning with Taylor Loader. Yeah, go do it. I can go do a wellness check on because you know this guy is prone to losing fights or when you lose bets on a fight, you're prone to self-inflicting damage on yourself. So I was wanting to know if you guys could send a couple of deputies. You can send maybe a fireman, just one fireman in a truck in case he sets the place on fire. He does have guns, so be careful. So be careful. He does have guns. Um, and maybe you should take a coroner over there with you too, because there's no telling, what kind of self-inflicting damage this guy's done on himself. So, yeah, guys, on behalf of No Filter MMA, can you please go and do a wellness check over on the guy from Winning with Taylor Loader? Thank you. Yes, ma'am. All right. You have a good night too. Okay, bye. Click. Oh, I'm back, guys. I'm back. I had to, I had to send the cops out to had to do a wellness check on Taylor, guys, because you just never know what them how them sore losers take losing. Those sore losers, they can do a lot of themselves. There's definitely medication out there for that. We're gonna have to get some for go get some for him, man, because he's probably having a rough time, guys. But this dude would deliberately call me out on his podcast until Stipe's going to sleep. Not so much, sir. And new UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Stipe Miocic. Anyways, guys, we'll get the post press conference. I'm getting off of this live stream. I just thought I would come on and do a little bit of roasting and let you guys know that all my boys won tonight. Every last one of them won tonight. Diaz, Miocic, and Paulo Costa. Anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that dislike button. If you haven't already, guys, hit that subscribe button and drop those comments in the comment section. This is your boy BJ back with No Filter.